Hi, my name is David Glander. This is my persuasive speech for week 6, and my audience today will be my family. This is my wife Lisa, my son Noah, and my other son Josh, who is doing the video recording today. Today my speech is going to be about the Affordable Care Act and why I think it should be repealed. How many of you have ever been to a hospital or know somebody that has gone to the hospital? Hospital stays can be lengthy and expensive. Health insurance helps with these medical costs, but not everyone has health insurance. The Affordable Care Act was passed in 2012 to lower insurance premiums and to make it easier for people to obtain health insurance. I had back surgery a month ago, and I can tell you that the Affordable Care Act did not make my life any easier, and nor did it make my insurance any cheaper. Barack Obama was campaigning for the presidency in 2008. And one of his main platforms was fixing the health insurance system. In 2010, he signed into law the Affordable Care Act. The law was challenged and ultimately upheld by the Supreme Court in 2012. Why did so many people vote for Barack Obama and this idea of changing our healthcare system? America's always had a great healthcare system, and most people would say it's the best in the world. So what would cause people to want to change this system? Prior to 2012, most of your insurance was through companies that people worked for. If they couldn't get insurance through their businesses, they bought insurance on the private health insurance market. The majority of Americans had the ability and the means to purchase health insurance. Now, some people did not have insurance. They either didn't have a job that provided their insurance, or they couldn't afford their insurance, and then there was a whole nother group that just chose not to purchase insurance. When Barack Obama was campaigning for healthcare reform, he told the people that they could keep their insurance if they liked it, that they could keep their doctors if they liked them. None of that was true, and he knew it when he said it. He presented the Affordable Care Act as a way to fix the inequalities in our healthcare system. He said passing the Affordable Health Care Act would decrease everyone's insurance premiums and provide health insurance for all those people that didn't have insurance. Well, who wouldn't vote for that? I don't know anyone that would deny another person health insurance or the ability to at least get health insurance. Do you remember the movie The Wizard of Oz? You remember behind the curtain there was a voice, and out here all this magical stuff happened. But when you pulled the curtain back, you saw what was really going on, and it was a very different story. Well, see, this is what the American public has come to find out about the Affordable Health Care Act. See, insurance for many people that had insurance, the premiums have actually gone up. And the majority of people who were uninsured before still are uninsured. The Affordable Care Act caused more people to have their insurance plans canceled than it actually provided insurance for people that didn't have insurance before. See, there was a reason that Nancy Pelosi said, pass the bill so we can find out what's in it. Because she knew what was in it, and she knew the American public would not support the bill if they found out. One of the things that was supposed to make this new plan work was having the young people aged 19 to 25 sign up for health insurance and pay for these premiums, because their premiums would be higher, and that money would pay for people that didn't have health care. The problem with that system is the young people realized that they would not use their health insurance, and so they haven't signed up for it. According to Barack Obama, one of the other problems with health care prior to the ACA was these greedy insurance companies. Well, what most people don't know is that the Department of Health and Human Services built into the Affordable Care Act this way to bail out insurance companies if they lost money due to the ACA. These are called risk corridors. And what it means is that if the insurance companies lose money due to the ACA, the government is going to give them that money back. So these greedy companies are actually getting bailed out by the government, who says that they're changing our healthcare system. The thing is, the people who've gained the most by changing our healthcare system are companies that have government contracts to deal with healthcare, and the politicians who are running for office when they were campaigning for this new system. Billions of taxpayer dollars have been wasted on things such as these portals where you're supposed to be able to go buy insurance that don't even work. And we're never going to see that money returned to the American taxpayer. You see, the people who have lost the most due to the Affordable Care Act is the American taxpayer. The current working generation is going to see their insurance premiums go up. They're going to see their taxes go up. And the next generation, due to the insurance bailouts by the federal government, is going to see huge increases in the deficit, which is going to be more taxes for them. You see, I agree that we need reform in our healthcare system and the ability to decrease the rising costs that we're paying for our healthcare. And I don't have all the answers on how to make this system work, but I do know is that the direction that we're going in is not a healthy direction for America. See, Harry Reid is one of the main proponents of the Affordable Care Act. And he stated he knew the Affordable Care Act would not work, but that it was a step in the right direction towards socialized medicine. Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi, and Barack Obama all believe that the American healthcare system should be socialized, that the government should be able to tell Americans what healthcare they can have, when they can have it, and how much they're going to pay for it. This is not an American ideal. This is not the America that I was raised in, and I hope it's not the America that you want to live in. It's my hope that the Affordable Care Act will be repealed. A reform will be put in place that will actually help people who need it without destroying our great healthcare system. I would like to see a reform that helps Americans, not just our political ruling class. It's my belief that the people who need financial help should get it, and they should receive subsidies, but not the people who work for Congress. That's crazy. I hope the next time that people go to the voting booth that they will have studied what they're voting for, they will be informed, and they won't just simply go vote because it sounds like a good idea.